Start at 6.
Okay, there we go.
6:30,
Sorry.
kind of.
I think response to contact might be something we should work on, especially myself when we got ambushed by that little fire team or whatever. You guys went down, and I kind of freaked out and just kind of shot wildly rather than thinking things through and smoking and just putting out smoke and trying to get you guys to safety. I kind of just freaked out and was like, "Ah, God, help me!" and started shooting back at him like a wild man. So definitely a little rusty. I think that's definitely an improve that I can do, and that's all I can think of.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely agree with response to contact. Sustains for the detachment tonight would be the observation. I feel like we were able to give really good and accurate intel on C2, or correction, C1, and also I felt our movement was very good tonight. That's it.
Cool, good deal. Whiskey.
All right, starting off with deploy, went off pretty much without a hitch. Took a little unexpected contact from Victor 2, but all the birds were able to get out there safely and get back to the FOB and get our CAS-capable aircraft up. Once we got CAS-capable aircraft up, Sabre ended up conducting a lot of reconnaissance and getting called to a lot of the different platoons to be able to conduct overwatch and engage any QRF stragglers that are approaching their positions when they were getting into shit, per se. Then ended up conducting some troop movements mid-battle to get Viking down to reinforce Nightmare to speed things up with Victor 4. That went off pretty well, I think. And then ended up doing some cast runs to be able to help the final push there on Charlie 1. That went pretty well, I'd say. So, pretty good night for Whiskey. Bingo, you've been running with us for a little bit. Do you have any sustains?
Yeah, so I definitely thought the communication between us and definitely JTAC was really there tonight. A lot of the call-outs that we got, and especially with the other platoons, really made it easy to assist other platoons with,
Yeah,
CAS
that's
and stuff.
correct.
About it.
I mean,
Agreed.
whatever fits. I
Alright,
mean, if you can't ever
C55,
make it, that's fine.
do you have any
I'm pretty sure there ought to be some like European Milsim groups.
Yeah, there's
Hopefully,
a few,
around the same standard as
there's
ours.
been times where pretty much, I guess the best way to put it was the troops to task. It just kind of, it felt a little weak tonight. I don't think that was any fault of our own, but I don't know how we could have done it better. It just felt like, almost like we needed another Sabre up tonight, but obviously we barely had enough manpower to have what we had in the air, so.
We currently have a couple
It would have
Europeans.
been nice to have another Sabre since that seems to be the calls we're getting here in the north against these insurgent units,
Drac,
but
I'm not sure if he's
working with
on
what we got.
today.
And that's it for Whiskey.
I can't see
Alright,
him, but Drac is German.
What's up, guys? I didn't.
We have a couple
see too
British
much action
people.
in the field tonight.
We have a couple
Kinda
Europeans that get
joined
on.
in, I wasn't actually expecting to be back.
But I don't know what their
on this
lifestyle
operation
is, so.
today, but I'm glad that I was here. I got to see some good work done in the field on that final assault on the compound. That was awesome to see. Yeah, I have one award that I want to give out today. Recruit Jono, aka Sir Lags-a-Lot. You, sir, are being awarded the Desync Accommodation Medal for your excessive internet failure in the field tonight. So, congratulations, I guess. Anyway, that's all I got. So I'm gonna throw it down to Nightmare then.
Not every recruit gets an award.
Ludwig, go ahead and stand up, Jonah. You can sit down now.
Okay.
You guys
5
were
minutes
MG
later,
for
he'll
Alpha.
actually hear you say sit down, you know.
You guys were MG for Alpha and Bravo tonight, and you were on fucking point, and doing suppressive fire, killing as many enemies as you can, and just overall laying down a lot of fire on the enemy. So tonight, you both are getting awarded the support ribbon. So Roll and Waverly, go ahead and stand up. You guys are fucking awesome, and you are such great NCOs in our NCO Corps Nightmare. And Sorol, you took over for Alpha tonight when, almost everybody went down most of the time, and you stepped up to the challenge. Waverly, you were on point, trying to keep everybody alive, and trying to get everybody situated and going, and everything else, and just being a great assets to Alpha tonight. So I am both awarding you the combat action badge. I think that's it.
Brother Viking.
Viking actually has a couple tonight. First, let's get Shepard or Shephard to step up. I've noticed this in previous nights as well, but tonight you also exhibited, even when I had you guys in Alpha come with me to the south, just spotting contacts, dropping them. Not too long after they were sighted, I didn't have a chance to just see them myself. So you're going to be getting the infantryman badge tonight.
But they can't hear me.
Also, someone that I've noticed in previous nights. I mean, this is a guy we can call on for AR, just pinpoint accurate. I don't know how he can get such tight shooting with a gun like that, but it's not my type of gun. But if you can handle it, all the power to you. I don't understand how you don't have this yet, but you're getting the support ribbon.
Congrats.
God damn. Microsoft.
And then Kozak, if you can stand up.
No.
You're also one of those alpha guys that got redirected to the south, and there's a couple times where I pulled you to be like a private battle buddy when I needed someone to come with me and do stuff. I mean, you kept up. You didn't drop a beat, and you're spotting contacts. I heard things from both your team leads that you're spotting contacts and just kept your eyes peeled. And you're really vital to me at some points. So I'm going to give you the combat infantry badge.
Oh, shit.
Woo! I expect good things from you, man. That's it for Viking.
Brother Guardian.
Guardian has something to hand out here.
Oh boy, Guardian.
Mozzie, can you please stand?
Mozzie, you fucking trained.
This man was one of my many AR guys on the battlefield, and he put down the lead down the range when we really needed it. He kept the enemy suppressed. And he probably racked up a lot of kills. So with that being said, we are going to award you the support ribbon, my friend. Congratulations.
Woo! Stuff.
DeFi, however the hell you say your name, please stand.
DeFi.
Wi-Fi wannabe. When we cleared out those buildings, we had a lot of CQB that was happening, especially in that town at the beginning. So with that being said, for your excellent work in CQB, going to be awarding you your infantryman badge. Predator, please stand, my friend. He was one of Guardian's many medics out there as well, and as it always happens, we get shot a ton because always put us in a position to get shot at. And he was one of the medics that was Johnny on the spot to bandage those guys up. So I'm going to be awarding you your medic badge this evening. Congratulations.
Cool.
And the big one, Mr. Bouncy Bear. Castle, please stand.
Oh, the fuck.
I'll explain it to you later.
He's fucking so bad.
It's a long story.
Well, sir, you have been a specialist for quite a bit of time. I believe you should become corporal by now. And you finally started showing up here recently, so I'm going to push you on to corporal, have fun at WLC. I hope you learned something.
Yeah.
Netflix and Netflix on Saturday. Come out to WLC.
Yep, Netflix. With that being said, that's it for Guardian.
Brother, that's Sergeant First Class Noveski. You have a recommendation?
Yep. So Larry, please stand up. I'm surprised you don't have this being a sergeant. You have been rolling with RD for about a month now. You took a 2-week hiatus for some personal time, but you did some really good work before that, and today you showed that you can handle yourself out on the battlefield, so I'm recommending you for your infantryman badge.
Okay.
Congratulations. Alright,
That's it.
Whiskey.
Alright, we have a little something. Starting first class of bingo. Go ahead and stand.
Oh, shit.
Who are... I'm joking.
Alright, tonight bingo was a co-pilot for the Saber. Ended up doing a lot of great work. Spot on, just Overwatch. Be able to mark a ton of enemy contacts. Was called on a lot tonight to be able to kind of guardian angel, if you will, whenever the platoons were getting their shit kicked in. Apache was called in to spot out that QRF that they just couldn't find, and Bingo was spot on with being able to find those QRFs and engage them, take them out, and then also engaged a few technicals there at the end of the night. And just as a thank you for reservist Bingo's excellent work, always being there when we need him on the reserves, and we're going to be awarding him the Attack Chopper medal tonight.
Oh,
Woo! And that's it for whiskey.
All right. I want to thank Command Sergeant Major Hines for running TOC today, and also Second Lieutenant Ragtag for grabbing actual running RTO for TOC tonight. Appreciate you guys running it in my absence. I want to give a shout out to Walking Terror for handling the server-side startup today for you guys and making sure this op happened on time and got everything, all the technical stuff squared away. Kudos to you people. 50 points to Gryffindor. I want to talk quickly about events. So really all I'm going to say is WLC on Saturday. Corporals, fucking go to that, get your sergeant, and learn about battlefield leadership. And then on Sunday, Operation Riptide Phase 2, signups are available for that. It's on the calendar now. And then kind of looking ahead a little bit here, the Bohemia Interactive event on the 30th, Saturday, 1 o'clock p.m. It's going to be a pretty big deal, so I want to try and get as many people involved in that as possible. So again, 1 p.m. PST on the 30th. It's it's basically 2 Saturdays from now. Just set some time aside for that and try to be here as much as you can, because it's going to be pretty awesome. Okay, the last thing I'm going to say is there's going to be like 2 seconds of desync when I turn this on, so just bear with me here. Okay. So if you check your maps right now, I want you guys to watch a million little green markers appear, and then I'll explain what this is and why this is important, okay? All right.
It's pretty.
Oh, goddamn.
What? Man, how the fuck did we miss those?
Alright, so basically, what I want to bring some attention to, it's nothing bad. I'm not going to say you guys, you know, you're bad and you should feel bad, but basically, alright, so let's zoom in on the compound that we just took right there at the end, okay? All these little regular markers, these are CQB locations where the enemy spawns in troops, or could possibly spawn in troops. Now, we need to make sure that we hit all of these, otherwise the area could become reoccupied at some point in the future. So, what does this mean in the field? Is that we need to fully enter all buildings that we find that are enterable. We need to clear every room thoroughly, and we need to make sure that there's no enemies left hiding in any compounds, and you know, we're not just skipping barrack buildings and stuff like, oh, it looks clear, the one next to it's clear, I'm not going to push in and check it out. We need to be as thorough as possible as to not risk reoccupation at a point in the future, because basically that means that we might have to go back at another time and clear it out again, which would suck and delay the campaign. So, like I said, we're not doing bad. We're actually doing pretty fucking well, but we are missing a few houses here and there and stuff like that. So just make sure, team leaders especially, that we're just trying to clear everything as thoroughly as possible, checking rooms and stuff like that. And you never know, you could find a weapon cache or something in a room that we didn't check previously. So
user joined your
just
channel.
be a little bit more thorough on that. You know, just that would be my improvement of the night. In other news, the save game function is working again. So fucking huzzah! Like, oh my god, we have persistence back on the battlefield. Okay, so we'll be saving our progress and picking up again, which is awesome. And for some reason, it always is raining on this island, so maybe we'll get some, like, good weather at some point here in the future, but,
No, I like the rain.
Anyway, that's all I got. Again, just shout-outs to the guys that kind of led this in my absence, and good work out there in the field, guys. Good stuff. You're dismissed.
Alrighty.
It's better
User
than the
left
fog
your
we
channel.
started out with.
User left
Yeah,
your
visibility was like
left your
50 meters
channel.
Hey, that's
earlier. It was
awesome.
pretty
User
funny.
left your channel.
I'd fucking like
User
sound
left your
muted.
channel.
Okay, that's it for tonight. I'll try to be streaming tomorrow as
Channel
well,
switched.
so you can catch me again later. Adios, amigos.